What's good, YouTube? In this video, we're going to be going over what it's like to rank up in gold lobbies. Now, I'm making this video for every rank. So for instance, what it's like to ranking up in gold lobbies, platinum lobbies, and in diamond lobbies, and also master lobbies. And this video, the purpose of this video is to let you guys know what it's like, what is the matchmaking like, what is the point system like, and what you can expect if you're not in gold. But if you already passed gold lobbies, let me know if this is accurate, if you went through this, so it could help others in the comment section. Now, in these gold lobbies, I admit that I only played 7 matches in the gold lobbies because after my placement matches, it ended up putting me in gold 1. So I wasn't able to get a bigger sample size when it comes to playing in gold lobbies. So just keep in mind on that. I was only able to get, I think, 7 games. I went 5 out of 2. Won 5, lost 2 when it came to gold. And based off my previous video on the placement matches guide, I feel like these lobbies, whether you're gold, silver, or plat, whatever, it's not really based off the rank. From my experience, I feel like it's based off your MMR. Everybody's could be different. If yours is similar to mine, then I think that's a good sign that it's not random, but majority of the time I'm gonna assume that it's different compared to others. And so yeah, just keep that in mind, that this video may be different, but it also could be the same and you could experience this as well. So to start it off, like I said, I played 7 games. I won 5, I lost 2. Now the first thing we're going to be talking about is the matchmaking and what your teammates are and what the enemies are. Now, out of these 7 games that I've played, the 2 games that I ended up losing were against 3-stack tryhards or 3-stack sweats. And out of those 2 games, I think I had one of those games, because I was soloing, so one of those games I did have a complete, or at least 2 others that were good, and we just ended up losing that to a close game. While the other game that I lost was a game where I was going against 3-stack tryhards, and the game ended up giving me 2 players that probably weren't able to compete against these guys, so that was frustrating. But the other 5 games that I played and won, I want to say that the matchmaking looked kind of good. It was against some casual, regular players. It wasn't against full teams, but there were players on the enemy teams that were, from their badges and stats, had a whole bunch of kills and good badges. So the matchmaking looked like every 1 out of like 4 games they'll mess up the matchmaking and give you bad teammates, while the enemy teams are better players, or not better players, but at least a better team. Now just keep in mind, this is soloing. If you're on a team, I'm probably gonna assume that you're gonna go against other 3-stack tryhards, just because your MMR from yourself, if it's high, and if your teammates MMR is high as well, they're probably gonna put you against others that have high MMR as well. But like I said, because of soloing, I don't know if my MMR would be considered high, but when I was on a winning streak, let's say like a 3 to 4 game win streak, the game will for sure give me a game against a 3-stack pred team. And sometimes, like I said, it'll give you teammates that are capable to go against that. In one game, it gave me teammates that were not capable to go against that. So we ended up losing 3-1. Overall, like I said, with a small sample size, I want to say that the matchmaking was decent. I give it a 8 out of 10. I don't think it was messed up, but I do think that it was improved a little bit from last season. Now, the point system. This is something that I know a lot of people talk about and we all want to know. This might be different from everybody else, so if it is different, let me know in the comment section. Every win that I got in gold was a plus 100 or a plus 108. Every loss that I got was a minus 12. And I had 2 losses, so I got minus 12 on each of those losses. Maybe if I had went on a losing streak, it would have gave me more for a loss. Like I said, I went 5 out of 2, so those were everything that I got. It is a little bit different in plat from what I witnessed. I'll go over that when I do a platinum video. Yeah, so for the point system in gold, I ended up getting plus 100 for a win, and for a loss it was a minus 12. Let me know, is that different from you guys? Did you guys get opposite? Did you guys get plus 12 for a win and minus 100 for a loss. I know that was happening a lot last season, so hopefully that's not happening. Hopefully I don't see comments like that, but if there are, I would love to see comments, or I wouldn't love to see that, but it would be cool if you guys could share that down in the comment section. But yeah, this was what it was like playing in gold lobbies. Like I said, a very small sample size. I only played through gold 1. I'm going to be making a video on the whole platinum, so a platinum guide, letting you guys know what it's going to be like to rank up through platinum, and then also for the diamond guide, what it's like ranking up through diamond. I will probably play some games in masters, so playing games in masters, what it's like. I wanted to do this video because one of my most viewed videos is how to rank up to masters in Apex arenas. That was a video on once I hit masters. I decided to make that video to let you guys know what it was like ranking up through gold all the way to masters, but I noticed that it was different for everybody, so I wanted to make this video to see, is gold right now in season 11, is it different from majority of people? From my video on the placement matches, it showed that, you know, some people were getting lower wins, but they were getting higher placement. Some people were getting higher wins, but they ended up getting lower placement. So it's definitely different. I wish the devs would come out and say what specifically is, how do they specifically rank people. But the main two things I wanted to see are the point system. The point system is probably the biggest thing that everybody's curious about. Now, something that I wanted to talk about as well, I put this at the end of the video for those that are sticking around, but the schedule next week for my videos, if you guys could give some input on this. But for next week, I have videos scheduled for a settings video, a ranking up through platinum guide, and either a legend tier list or a gun tier list. Which one would you guys rather see? Would you rather see the legend tier list or the gun tier list for next week? And if I put a fourth video out, it would probably be a legend guide, which would either be Crypto or Gibraltar. I play those two legends a lot in arenas. I feel like they will help out a lot of people, and they're gonna be very good guides if I put out a fourth video for next week. But this week I ended up putting 4 videos out because it was the new season. Usually I put out 3 videos a week. I appreciate y'all's input, you know, letting me know on the video, letting me know, you know, what you guys want to see for next week. You know, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this video, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one.